welcome back to another episode. Guys, it is 1:12 in the morning and we've just left my house and we're sending it 13.5 hours all the way to Francois Peron National Park up in Shark Bay or Denham. It's going to be a long drive, but it's going to be well worth it, so stay tuned and we'll take you along for the ride. Yoo! It is 3:49, 3:50. It's 14 and a half hours of driving, but we're here. Shark Bay. Halfway through setting up, we got the King's tent and the Oz tent, and me and Paul, we're just going to sit down, enjoy this sunset and have a few beers. Alright guys, see you tomorrow. Out there we go. We've just been out fishing all afternoon and I cannot wait to show you what we actually got. I'm just walking back to camp, grab the car. Oh, all right, I'll see you in a second. All right, the boat is all retrieved on the Happy Days cruiser. Look at what we got. Look at the size of that monster. Yeah, boy. I haven't measured him yet, but I'm assuming about 80 to 90 centimeters and probably about 9 to 10 kilo. So, not bad for day one, Shark Bay. Right, measure him up. 800 mil. We got some scales back at the camp and we'll weigh them up there. That is the first day done and dusted. Boat's all loaded. We're gonna fill it with pinkies in the morning because, yeah, sun's going down. We're gonna head back to camp, have some beers and cook up a feast. Yoo! Morning. What a sleep, what a night. A few beers, a couple of burgers. Camp is just over there. And we literally walk down. I don't know if it gets much better than this, guys. Alright, we're gonna make a coffee. Set the boat up. Send it out again. Day 2, here we come. We're heading out, we're gonna go bag out on pinkies again. And we'll go try and get some other little, maybe a couple of Rankin cod or something like that. We can try a few different spots, so see how we go. Yep. Bagged out on pinkies and a couple of blackies too. gonna head back inside and try and get some different cods and stuff, but yeah, just going back in where it's calmer. 1 hour bagged out kind of seems unfair. Kind of feels like we're cheating a bit though. So at the moment we're just plodding along this ledge here, trying to spot some blue bone to see if it's worth coming back and shooting them. A bit cold to get in at the moment, so literally just puttering along this edge here. Might come back for a feed of oysters later too. But yeah, it's pretty clear. You can see quite a lot, so just puttering along, enjoying the view. This time we're having a bit of a spearfish in this amazing little bay here. A couple of tuskies on board already. I'm going to send it back in. I think Paul's trying to get another one. I'm going to try and get another one myself too. Happy days. You. Oh, fuck, it is cold, freezing in that water. But let me show you what we got. Look at these beautiful fish. Absolutely incredible fish. This is a ball-chin groper. We've got a couple more in here. These fish here, guys, have to be there's another one. Guys, these fish have to be 40 centimeters. Now, these aren't monsters, but they have got to be one of the best eating fish in the ocean. They are absolutely incredible. Look at the colours on them. Look at that. Beautiful fish. And yeah, beautiful location. So we got 3. I think Paul's still trying to get one more, but oh, it is cold in there. Cold, cold, cold.
We can slow dance naked in the moonlight. We can get so damn wasted out of our minds until we're happy. Until we're happy. Whether it's good or it's bad or it's wrong or it's right. Yeah, we can quit our day jobs and stay out all night until we're happy. Until we're happy. Until we're happy.
Well, that's annoying. I just sent the drone up to get some footage of Dark Bay, the cruiser, this yacht out here. And for some reason, it literally just dropped out of the sky. The battery was 70% full. Yeah, kind of annoyed, but that's what happens, I guess. I was only a little bit out in the water. Well, is what it is. Alrighty. Drone just dropped in the water, but we still got some fish to fill it. So, in here, we might just start with the big boy. Oh, got a beautiful pink snapper here that is bled, put out of its misery and ready to fill it. So what we're going to do first, guys, is have a swig of beer. It's always a must. Sharpen up our filleting knife. Alright, so there's many different ways that you can fillet a fish. I'm not the best at it, but get them off any way you can. After this, we're going to have a shark fish. So the carcasses will go back in the water, get under the scales, as I slice. Straight down. Straight down the spine. Feel the spine, and then I just poke straight out the other side. Run it along that tailbone. Then I come in here, peel it up, and I just slice straight down the ribs. So slide all the way up till we get to the rib cage, and then we're just going to run the knife down along the spine, over the top of the ribs. Oh mate, so guys, you can see just how good that flesh is. I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm really annoyed that my drone dropped in the water. Alright, onto the fish. They can be slimy and everything, and I see people, they cut a little hole in the tail and everything. I don't really do that. I just slice straight in. Put a bit of pressure on the tail. Alrighty, now we've got a nice big hacked up juicy fish fillet. I'm going to head down the water and give that a wash and chuck it straight in the bag. Alrighty guys, that is another day done and dusted. Fish are filleted in the freezer. Sun's going down. Gonna have a few tins and enjoy this sunset. We've got a rod out with quite a hefty trace on it, so we'll see if anything happens, but apart from that, life's pretty good. Whoop. Alright guys, last day in Shark Bay. We're back on the beach, filleting a lovely shark that we caught last night, nice bronzy. So we're pretty much at our capacity and our limit for fillets. But I've just noticed, just down here, there's a nice school of fish. I can't see exactly what they are. They might be tailor or they might be mullet. So just got my little lure on. I'm gonna have a flick and yeah, see if we can catch one in. Bit of fun. This is not really the ideal setup. It's just my boat rod with a little lure on it, and I've got 80-pound braid on there, so whatever we catch will be coming in, but not really ideal for this cast flicking sort of stuff. They're yeah, they're not on the bite. They are definitely a school of mullet there, I think, guys. Alrighty guys, that is it for another episode. We're gonna pack up, steam home. We've got a 13 to 14 hour drive. But yeah, it's been a great trip. We've had sunrises like this. We've had oceans like this. We've been spearing, we've been fishing, we've been trawling, cooking, camping, adventures. We've even had spas at the hot springs down the road. Yeah, it has been a really great trip, and I hope you guys enjoyed this different type of video. I'll see you on the next one. Yep. All packed and loaded, ready for our drive. It's pretty funny. A week in Shark Bay, pristine, perfect conditions. Drive 13.5 hours back down south, and look what I've come to.